Hey yo, what's up? This is Vijero28. Welcome back to the League of Essence TV with me, your host, Vijero. And yeah, so um, today we're gonna go through my life, I guess, because now I keep on getting questions, a lot of questions as to how do I do this music thing? How did I start, and so forth. So hopefully by the end of this video, you'll get to know um more or less little about me. So let's get it. Okay, before we continue, I have to say this. I don't think I'm gonna answer all the questions that have been asked. I think I'm just gonna filter through as to which questions do I feel like I need to answer and which not. But not in a bad way or anything, because like some questions are just too personal. But then anyway, moving along, let's get to the first question. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and please don't forget to subscribe on my channel after all of this. So let's get it. How did you start? That's the first question. How did you start? I'll tell you who it's from, but yeah, these people they asked me to keep their names anonymous. So okay, how did you start? I started music. I started making music in 2017. You know, um, my father actually was a producer. You know, so growing up, I used to watch him do his thing. Man, it was dope. He actually produced like gospel songs. You know, yeah, I never really liked gospel music, but you know, it's dope. The fact that someone comes in and like comes in with nothing and leaves with something, you know, that was dope, man. That was dope. That guy was very creative. But anyway, yeah, my father was a producer, so he also used to make beats, man. You know, on his spare time. So I used to sit there, watch him do his thing, you know, watch him record people and all of that. So I think it kinda the interest in music started there. But then how did I start? I started because of Ironic. It's crazy, right? So what happens is this other day in 2017, him and I were not really friends at that time. We were just acquaintances, people that just meet each other and see each other. Kazulu, understand? So yeah, I meet up with Ironic. um, these guys had started making music. You understand? They had started rapping and stuff, and they already had like a producer that lived like just around the corner. So these guys they approached me this other day and like, dude, wouldn't you like to make music actually? And they're like, yeah, man, yeah, it would be dope. I mean, I have nothing to lose. I really have nothing to lose. I'd like to make music actually. You understand? I'd like to make music, and by that time, um, the the advantage that I had was the fact that I loved poetry. You understand? I really loved poetry. Actually, I still love it. I love poetry. So, writing poetry and reading poetry was my thing already by that time. You understand? So, I just took it as me writing a poem. So, this song that we actually did was about a girl. You understand? Okay, so you have to write a verse about a girl. Like that's because by that time I did not really have um a girl that I could say, you know, I'm writing something for. You understand? So it was a bit challenging, but yeah, man, you know how poetry gets. You when you start writing poetry, you just flow. So I started. I wrote my verse. It was a short verse, but yeah, I wrote my verse and I was like, okay, guys, here's my verse. I'm ready. These guys like, okay, let's go. We go there. Um, we meet up with Slam D. That was the producer. You know, we meet up with Slam D. Slam D takes us in the room, and yeah, we chill there. And it's like, okay, guys, you guys are ready? Yeah, we ready. And Ironic and his friend, they jump on the beat. They jump, they lace their verses, and everything was dope, man. You know. So I was kind of like, I was under a lot of pressure because you understand this is the first time I come and record in a studio, and this is the first time I record with these guys, and already these guys' voices are like they're so fire. You understand? So picked up my socks. It was my turn, and I delivered my verse. Damn, that verse was fire. That verse was fire. You understand? The verse was fire. I delivered my verses as best as I can, and then after that, after hearing the song, I was like, damn, yeah, man, this is the shit. This is what I gotta do. You understand? I was really convinced that, nah, man, this is actually quite nice, and it's something that I could do, and it's not like I can't write songs, so like I don't mind, man. I have nothing to lose anyway. So making music is just that's how it started. You know, started with that verse, and then I just pushed myself. I'm that type of person. Once I've done something, I just want to do something again. Way better. You understand? So that's when I actually wrote my first song, Imagination. You know, I wrote down my song. It has this dark beat, man. You understand? So I don't know why I liked it, but it just had something to it. So I wrote a song on that beat, and I did the song. You understand? After doing the song, after listening to the song, I was then convinced of it. Yo, yeah, man, you really gotta do that shit. You really got this is you. This is you. You understand? So yeah, that those two songs are actually the my like how I started my journey, my musical journey. Moving along to the second question. Here it goes. It goes like this. What inspired you to make music? I answered that question while I was answering the first question. I talk a lot, so yeah, I think I did. But let me just give you a brief explanation as to what inspired me to make music. The fact that I could inspired me more. You understand? The fact that I could make music was my biggest inspiration, and the fact that I could do better in everything. You know that was enough inspiration for me. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it makes sense to me. Moving along. Question number 3: how does music influence your life? Um, Music actually has had a positive has had a positive yo slung has had a positive effect, you know, like on my life, because I love music, man. I love music. Music speaks to me. You understand? The beat speaks to me. The rhythm of the song speaks to me. Everything just speaks to me. So it really influences my life positively, because ever since I started making music and started understanding music more, like I feel like I'm good, man. I'm content. You understand? I kind of have like an understanding of like how life goes and what life is all about. You understand? Because back then we used to listen to music just because a lot of people are listening to it. You understand? Now, when you get older, you start filtering through your music, because there's just some music that speaks to your soul, and then there's just music that's just there. You understand? So I just chose to embark on a journey of self-introspection, and I realized like I'm actually into those deep type of things. You understand? Like that's me, man. So ever since I found my sound, and ever since I found the type of music that I enjoy, yeah, it really has had a positive influence in my life. Yeah, I could say making music was actually the biggest and the best turning point in my life ever. Okay, on to our fourth question. Excuse me. On to our fourth question. What type of sound do you enjoy? I enjoy okay, most importantly, and not to sound what's this egotistic or anything, but like I enjoy my sound, my own sound. So that's the type of sound that I enjoy because I create music, the type of music that I would want to listen to. You understand? The type of music that I would want to listen to. Not to throw shade on other people or anything, but you get other people that just rap or make music about, I don't know, things that they don't have, things that are just meaningless. I don't like that type of music. I like the type of music where after listening to your verse, even though we're not saying everything should be real, yeah, we're not saying everything should be real, but when I listen to you, I mean, I should have this picture in my head of what you say. You understand? Your words should paint a picture in my head of what you are saying and what you are talking about. You understand? And a lot of people just don't have that substance in their music. So yeah, that's the type of music that I create. So the type of sound that I enjoy is my own sound. It's my own sound, but yeah, I'm into like the boom bap, rap, yeah, those deep underground things, man. Some deep underground shit, and yeah, that's actually the type of sound that I enjoy. Lo-fi, trip hop here and there, depending on the artist actually, and yeah, a bit of trap. I know I said I don't like things that don't make sense, but check this out. There are a lot of trappers that are actually trapping real life. I don't know if you understand that. People that are actually like talking about their experiences when they grew up, what they see every day, and what they do, what they aspire to do, and stuff like that. It's yeah, that's the type of music that it's dope, man. It's dope. Trap is not just trap. Some people just trap about real life things, and it's really, firstly, it's really creative and it's really dope. So yeah, that's the type of sound that I enjoy, and yeah, I guess I hope actually I answered this question to your full satisfaction. Moving to our fifth question. What's the best project you've ever worked on? That's a very interesting question as well. It has to be I'm a Lonely Soul EP, the one that I released last year. Yeah, before I released my mixtape. Actually, the projects that I released last year, which is I'm a Lonely Soul EP and 28 Players Still on the Field.